Welcome to the show. It is me, your girl Laborly, aka Cat Lee, and
You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast.
yep, you have tuned in. So usually I just fly off the top of the dome on this particular day, but let me let you know first and foremost. Okay, awesome, Doc. Thank you, baby, for letting me know. Let me start by saying this. Hold on, let me put my baby Doc on the screen. Let me start by saying today, was an interesting day. Today is Wet and Wired Wednesday. Today is the day that we get into the things that have us sometimes wet, sometimes wired. Today is more so of a wired type of day because I said I wanted to reiterate on something that we already spoke about. Yeah, we wired before Turkey Day, but we gotta get it out. We gotta get it out, and I think I'm gonna play one video also um, before we leave this evening as well. Just in celebration that we got Bomb coming on the show on December the 5th. Make sure you're here to check that out as well. But let's get into it. So I wanted to start by asking you guys, do any my fit is cute. Hi, thanks. I try to throw it on. Oh, good. See, we matching, baby. We twinning, Doc. We twinning. Hold on, let me find my. Gotta get my mouse back here. Y'all know I'll be on more than one screen. Okay, here we go. I got it together. We twinning, babe. We twinning. Ow. Wait, hold up. Before I get into it. We twinning. Yep. Oh, snap. Same color. That's a good color right here. I don't think people gotta explore your color palette options. You know. I'm chocolate, so I try to play with colors. Wearing it for the family living room feast. Okay, so you wearing it tomorrow. I hear you. I hear you. I don't think I'm getting cute tomorrow because I'm cooking. I got two beautiful chickens that we got from the farm not too far from my house. So they're fresh, um, non-tainted chickens. And I'm going to rotisserie both those bad boys tomorrow. So I'm excited about it. Nice size birds. I'm ready for that. But anyway, let me get off my little family feast tomorrow. But so I wanted to know if anybody remembers. I'm my comfy is a whole hoodie and some sweatpants, baby, and they don't even match at all. That's my comfy. So, and socks, and maybe a pair of Crocs. That's my comfy. I don't know about other people's comfy, but my comfy is that, and especially because I'm cooking, so I don't know, what I mean. But whatever. All right, let's get into it. So, does anybody remember the movie Get 'Em to the Greek? It starred Russell Brand, Jonah Hill, Rose is that Byrne and Diddy, specifically Diddy. I said them just because they were other people in the movie, the actual movie, but specifically Diddy was in this movie. And in this movie, Diddy was exactly what he is in his everyday way of life. A CEO of a record label, or a president or CEO of a record label, or record company, dealing with his artists, but in dealing with his artists in that movie. That movie is so, like, that movie was the truth without even, like we didn't know it was the truth, but now that we look at the things that we're talking about, it kind of goes together a little bit. So listen, his mission was to keep Russell Brand, who was the artist, the singer, the artist, to get Russell Brand to a venue called the Greek. And in that, he gets Jonah Hill to get exactly, you know where I'm going with this. Let me put this on the screen real quick. But Jonah Hill's whole mission is to get him to the Greek by any means necessary, including pumping him up with, because I think in the movie Russell Brand had like a clarity moment where he didn't want to do any of that no more, but pumping him up with narcotic to get him to a specific location. So in other words, to get him to do what it is that he wanted him to do, including you smoke a Jeffrey. Yeah, a Jeffrey. A Jeffrey. So yeah, who doesn't like a person named Jeffrey? Exactly. So we know what movie I'm talking about. And the reason why I brought this movie up, because for one, we got to keep getting into this case with him and Cassie, because just because they settled does not mean it has not brought light to the situation. Rugs in the shower, right? But that doesn't mean we stop shedding light on the situation, because there's so many ironic scenarios and situations that have been brought to light, but now they all connect well to the piece of the puzzle, which is Diddy. He's the piece of the chaotic, monstrous, devilish puzzle. He is. So I brought that movie up to bring light to that, because he was everything in that movie of what he was. So no wonder he played the role so well. He was talking about the rug on the wall and how it felt like whatever. But he played that role really well, and now we understand why he played that role so well. So the last we spoke on this case, because I ain't dropping this, and not only the reason why the title of the show is Definitely Wired, got my hands on all the court docs, is because I do. Not only do I have my hands on the court documents for this Diddy case with Cassie, I have the court documents from the Drew Dixon case with L.A. Reid. I also have the documents from Diddy's constituent, who also became the president of Bad Boy, Harve Pierre. And then there's other cases that are coming up. So we got some things to get into, because this is really, really interesting. And I don't know if it's going to stop for a while. So we're going to keep talking about it. Things hidden in plain sight get overlooked. Exactly. And Get Them to the Greek was one of those scenarios where it was hidden in plain sight. Exactly. So anyway, last we left off, we went through the things that Cassie was accusing Diddy of in this suit. Now, mind you, the suit was a civil suit. Press play, pass flat. Listen. So the last thing that we spoke on was the narcotic scenario, which was he introduced Miss Ventura into a lifestyle of excessive alcohol. We're going to talk about that too. Substance abuse, and required her to procure illicit prescriptions to satisfy his own addictions. So when he gave that little speech, when he received that award, and at the end, Cassie helped me through some dark times, I'm guessing those were his dark times. Hi, Rock, honey. I see you in the building. Hello, sugar. Hello, sugar. Hi, how are you? So yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I'm guessing those were the hard times that he was speaking of, right? So, the document goes on to say, and let me put this on so y'all can know that I'm reading a document. I'm reading this document from actual, hold on, I don't even know. the way I wanted this set up. So let me get that right. And then we'll get back into this. Okay, that's how I wanted to set up. So, number 4, Miss Ventura and met Mr. Combs in 2005 when she was 19 and he was 37 years old. The age gap alone, honey, is crazy to me. And I'm going to tell you why in a second. I just got to touch on that. He signed her to his label, Bad Boy Records, and within a few years, lured Miss Ventura into a fast-paced and drug-fueled lifestyle, an ostentatious lifestyle, and into a romantic relationship with him. Her boss, one of the most powerful men in the entertainment industry, and a vicious, cruel, and controlling man nearly 2 decades her senior. Let me tell you, let's just dive into that. So you've seen that too. Hold on, because I want you to keep up with me while I'm doing this, while I'm reading this. All right. It's very important. Some good things to say. This is what I'm saying. It's a lot more than like everybody keep going to the money grab situation, but it's a lot more in this situation just in the money grab. It's a money grab for sure. But it's deeper than that. That's why I said we gotta dive into it so we can understand what my thought process is in this situation too. And I think it's better if I explained it while I was giving my process. Dark times, you need painkillers. Share them, Cassie, and my Diddy voice. Doc, you listen, Doc. 10 albums is crazy. No cap, exactly. So, the thing about, listen, I don't have no issue with men dating younger women, just like I don't have an issue with women dating younger men. But there is a cap on that shit. Excuse my language. There is a cap on that. And the reason why I say that, because it's a certain level. When the person is 20 to 25 years your junior, it looks crazy. It looks crazy. It looks crazy. It looks like what it is. One is that you are being her sugar daddy and she's being your sugar baby, which is fine. Whatever floats your boat. But when it's coerced by fueling this person with narcotic and alcohol to make it happen, it's bullshit and you look dumb. And in this case, he looks dumb. I'm just saying he looks stupid. You had to do all of that to get a chick. All right, I got 8 men. I know. I'm sorry, Doc. I'm sorry, Doc. I tried to contain it, but it's hard with this particular case. It is. All right, I got 8 minutes though. All right, I'm on track. Diddy with Carisha still okay? No, even that looked dumb, but it looks dumber. It looks dumber on her behalf because of how hard she goes for the situation. You feel me? But it looks dumb on his behalf because again, I don't judge people who date younger people. I've dated people who were younger than me. Not by 20 years ever. I'm gonna be honest, I got my limits. Maybe 5, maybe I could do, and that depends on his maturity level. But I can't do 20 to 25 years. Somebody that young. I can't do that. That's too young. We have nothing in common, and it's going to be little young dumb stuff that you do that's going to get on my last nerve. And I don't want to feel like I'm raising my child. But for some people, I'm not just gonna target men because I hate when that's done to women. So I'm not gonna do it to men. There are some people that like that because it's a matter of control. The younger they are, the dumber they are. So, and I can get over and I can do more and I can force them to do things in which I want them to be done. Or done. And plus they'll be dumb. You know what I'm saying? It's stupid. It doesn't make sense. And then at the end of the day, you're gonna wind up being frustrated with the situation anyway. Cougar, is that a big problem? I'm not a cougar. I'm not a cougar. I mean, I guess if I did, I'm not a cougar. I wouldn't consider myself a cougar. I've been called a MILF, never a cougar though. Never a cougar. Yeah, I don't like that cougar thing. I'm not chasing. Yeah, cougars chase. I don't chase. They chase me. So yeah, no, I'm not a cougar. That's not a big prayer. So let's get back into this. I don't want to take too much time on the cougar statement. I don't chase though. So Mr. Combs asserted complete control over Miss Ventura's personal and professional life, thereby ensuring her inability to escape his hold. He provided unprecedented avenues for success for the aspiring artist, but in return demanded obedience, loyalty, and silence. Ooh, Diddy child, Diddy child. I'm not going to keep scrolling, but y'all know we looking up. The document is here, and I will be posting it. But I want to jump through this a little bit. So, throughout their relationship, Mr. Combs was prone to uncontrollable rage. Hold that rage part right there. Yeah, we're gonna get to your comment in a minute, Doc. Hold the rage part. So, uncontrollable rage and frequently beat Miss Ventura savagely. These beatings were witnessed by Mr. Combs' staff and employees of Bad Boy Entertainment and Mr. Combs' related businesses, but no one dared to speak against the frightening and ferocious boss. Woo, child, because why would they? See, cause we're going to get through these next couple of things, and then I'm going to jump to his constituent. But why would... I got to put it all together. Following these episodes of horrific abuse, Mr. Combs would immediately attempt to hide Miss Ventura and the evidence of his violent rage. He often showered her with gifts following the incidents of physical violence and typical pattern of behavior of a serial abuser. That's what they do. They buy you shit. They buy you stuff. I'm trying to keep my composure. I'm trying, Doc. They buy you stuff. That's what they do. In addition to physical assault, Mr. Combs frequently reminded Miss Ventura of his ability to cause serious harm, whether by requiring her to carry his firearm in her purse, or by blowing up a car of a musician that was romantically interested in Miss Ventura. Adding insult to injury, Mr. Combs used illegal substances and threats of violence to force Miss Ventura into repeated unwanted encounters with male sex workers. I can't reword that anyway. And that's the crazy part to me, that statement. I'm gonna get to that too. So over the years that Mr. Combs abused Miss Ventura physically and sexually, she again and again tried to escape his tight hold over her life. Every time she hid, Mr. Combs' vast network of corporations and affiliate entities found her, and those who worked for Mr. Combs' companies implored her to return to him. Many went as far as to explicitly state that her failure to return to Mr. Combs would hinder her success in the entertainment industry. When she believed, listen, I don't know what is going on with the Nets. When she believed that he had finally separated, when she believed that she had finally separated from her long-term abuser, she joined Mr. Combs for dinner, after which he forced her into her home and took her. He took it while she reportedly said no and tried to push him away. So I had to get all that off my chest real quick. I'm trying, Doc. I'm trying. This is a lot to take in. No Chase, AU, Big Purr. I'm Big Purr. Hold on. I gotta get my girl right real quick. AU, Big Purr. Big Purr. AU, Big Purr. I'm trying to hold my composure right now, but it's very hard when something like this. So there's a couple of things I wanted to revisit. So, he wanted, because we already talked about the older men with younger women. It's always going to be chaotic when you think about it, but it is what it is. Some men like younger women, and that's fine. That's fine. It's just, like I said, when it's coerced, when it's violent, when it's ugly, it's dumb. It's stupid. Like, what are you doing all of that for? And allegedly you did that with a couple of other people too. Baby mama number 1 and baby mama number 2. But let's keep it moving because there's other things I wanted to talk about. So, Cassie not being able to escape his hold. If you look at the scenario, all those years, that 10 years that she was with him, in hindsight, kind of, sort of, she did look like a hostage. You feel me? He always brought her out to the well, first it was Kim Porter, baby mama number 2. He always had at the certain events with him. But then he got Cassie. And then Cassie was at all the formal events that he had going on. And I don't know, she always looked scared to me at all of these events. She did. She always looked scared to me at these events. She was locked into a 10 album record deal and an employee of his companies. Exactly. She was. But not only that, like the other stuff, like the personal stuff, like, all right, I'm locked in for 10 years. 10 albums and whatever, and I'm an employee of the company, but that don't mean I gotta accompany you to all of the events. That mean I gotta show up to company events. Not I have to show up with you. I have to be where you are. I have to be on camera when you say I'm on camera. Like that. That's the difference. So when it says that she was unable to escape him, yes, I believe that part. I do. Money, unfortunately, is motivation, especially if I assume you taking care of your fam. Yeah, but we're gonna get into that a little bit deep. We're gonna dive a little bit deeper. Doc. Not that simple. So I wanted to talk about, she did look like she was under duress a little bit. Okay, avenues and but he demanded, in return, obedience, loyalty, and silence. Silence being the big word. Silence. Who is a boss and who is an employee? Listen, he demanded silence. So whatever I say to you, whatever I do to you, you got to be quiet about it. And she did have an NDA that is up as well. So also I wanted to get into, so I wanted to talk about that throughout their relationships. Oh, uncontrollable rage. So there are examples of where you've seen Diddy go off. Specifically with the choreographer that he had when they was doing making the band. There was an incident where, it went haywire and Michael Bivins was in the room and it was like a whole situation. There's an audio of it. I won't play it because I'm not getting in trouble, but you can look it up on, whatever, because they are on this type of, I don't care how many viewers I have or how many followers I have or how many people download. When it comes to this kind of conversation, they pay attention. So you got to watch what you do. So I agree, silence becomes the scary part. Exactly. I got to be quiet about whatever. And with that, what is her name? Gibson. Her last name is Gibson. But she's a choreographer for Bad Boy Entertainment. And in that melee, she didn't do something the way he wanted it done, and it wasn't done properly, and he didn't feel like the girls had practiced enough in their choreography, and it turned into an argument. And you hear in the melee her saying to him, "I'm not scared of you," but then like a whole bunch of stuff went down. So there have been instances where you can see Diddy flying off the handle. You feel me? And I guess he tried to clean that up, and then it don't help with the whole Shine situation and all of that. Like, I guess, yeah, I know I can play audio, and I can play visual too, as long as I put my. But it's not as deeper than that, unless you worried about Puff too. I'm worried about it's bigger than Puff. This is because when she filed this look, go let me say this right. It's way bigger than Puff. It's people out here that will try to take whatever you got going down. Let me just bring this back to the top because I want us to be aware that this is bigger than Puff. It's people that are on this list, and listen to who's being sued. Sean Combs, Bad Boy Entertainment, Bad Boy Records, Epic Records, Combs Enterprise, and Doe Corpse. Who the hell is Doe Corpse? I'm trying to tell you, it's crazy out here. So I watch what I say and how I move with certain things. I rather read to you what I can read to you and keep telling the story than motherfuckers trying. Oh, we gonna get her in trouble because she did this or she did that. The old New Edition videos, if it isn't love. But anyway, so there has been evidence of that visually. We've all seen it making a band. You can go back and check the clip where that happened. And it don't make no sense for me to play. If I don't play the visual with that audio, it makes little to no sense because you can't see the behavior. But he does display, from what she's saying and alleging, he did display a lot of serial abuser tendencies. That's what they do. And trust me, your girl would know. That's what they do. After they do crazy stuff to you, then they try to, mushy it up and give you things and buy you things. Oh, I bought you these sneakers. I thought you would like them. Oh, I bought this necklace for you. I thought you would love it. I bought this. I bought that. They do that type of stuff, but it is what it is. Until they meet a girl like me who's a fighter, and it's to the death, niggas, to the death. But anyway, so the male sex workers thing is like all these, I don't know, male sex workers, I was kind of like, but then, and then I thought about this a little bit, like, what is this, 50 Shades of Diddy? Like, what is this? Male sex workers? Ew, and that's the woman you called your girl? Like, you want your girl to be sleeping with male sex workers? You don't know what they got going on. You don't know how that's, and the way to describe how the situations was put together, it don't seem like they was getting the sex workers tested unless they was asking them for the paperwork before they even engaged in a situation. Like, ew, a male sex worker? Really, Diddy? Really? What time? Where we at on time? All right, so let me just, I don't know. All right, so I think we're going to do the LA Reid one next Wednesday because there is a lot that is going on with this. Because it's not only just Diddy who was being sued, but now he's not being sued anymore because they settled. But now we got his homeboy, Pierre. Mr. Pierre, let's talk about him a little bit too. We gotta get into his business a little bit too. So Hard Pierre, if you don't know who Hard Pierre has been riding with Diddy for the longest right about now. And it's been crazy. There's things, I assume, if you have access to money, what males can do. Voyeuristic. Well, yeah, that's the whole thing with this case with Diddy. They make it very clear that he's into voyeurism. You feel me? They make that very clear. And again, I'm not knocking anybody for their preference. I'm not knocking anybody for the things that they like. I have some freaky fetishes myself, and I ain't gonna tell you whatever. We People are different out here. It's nothing wrong with a little kinkiness. That's where we go wrong with the conversation. It's not about the lifestyle that he likes to live. It's about the way in which he goes about living that lifestyle. That's the wrong part. If he did any of the things that she said that he did, which I believe that he did because it fits with everything that he is, it's the approach in which he went about it. You don't have to give nobody no drugs to make them, want to find the right kind of person that gets down with your kinkiness, and you can get down with their kinkiness. Do that. Forcing yourself upon somebody. Find somebody who wants to. How about that? But, really? You gotta forcing somebody into a 10-album deal, which is going to take forever to complete. You feel me? In order for them to be with you and for you to for them to be attracted to you, then you got to drug them right afterwards. That's crazy. You look dumb. You look real stupid. Sorry, Diddy. I'm just here to say, and I don't care about that. I say what I say. But you look stupid. But I know what they be doing. They be trying to shut people down, and I ain't got time for that. Cat don't kink shame. I absolutely do not. Why would I? Why would I? Why would I? We into what we into. Who are you to judge anybody for the things that they like? That's bullshit. That's some bullshit, and you know that's some bullshit. No, I'm not shaming nobody. Full and enthusiastic consent is the standard. I'm just saying, all the other stuff is bullshit. But anyway, so we have this scenario here. Actually, I was supposed to go to my email address because the people who reported this story first was Rolling Stone. Actually, oh my god. The first people to report the story was Rolling Stone magazine, and it's a lot to get into when it comes to that as well. But a former bad boy president. I'll read it from my phone, and then that way I can flip back up to, because it's more than this. It's more. So hold on. The former bad boy president labeled sued for also sexual assault and negligence. An ex-assistant of Harve Pierre claims that he used his position of authority as her boss to groom, exploit, and sexually assault her. I will be getting to that case as well. I'm not going to go all the way into it today because I made it a point. These cases are flying out. But so we're going to get into that case as well. I got that court document, and I'm working on getting this court document too. And all of this is happening in NYC because why is it happening in NYC? Because the statute of limitations will be up after Thanksgiving. So Jamie Foxx is being accused of a rooftop sexual assault that allegedly happened 8 years ago in NYC. I ain't done. I'm not done. I'm absolutely not fucking done. I swear I'm not. Oh yeah, sticky fingers, but wait, it gets worse. Onyx, period. And I'm not done. So you would think I would be done, but I'm not done. I'm absolutely not. I got more. So it's going to be more dockets that we will be covering. And I ain't only covering the black ones either. I got somebody else for y'all on this docket too. Hold on. I'm covering everybody. I'm covering everybody who's out here being foul and stinky and nasty. I'm covering it. You doing foul shit, I'm covering it. And you just better be ready for me to cover it because I'm covering it. So we just talked about Jamie Foxx. They got him. We just talked about Harve. They got him. They working on him. Not only that, an unnamed woman filed a lawsuit against Interscope Records founder Jimmy Iovine for sexual abuse as well. And yeah, also, baby, also in the city of New York, NYC. All of this is going down in New York right now. Everybody putting their claims in before the statute of limitation is up. That set a precedent. It did. It did. Yeah, set a precedent. And then also with this Diddy situation, all the partners that he started that he had business with, that's Dennis thinking. So Macy's decided to phase out the Sean John brand from their stores, which they had a 2-decade partnership. One is like, who's really wearing Sean John anymore anyway? But Diddy's clothing brand, Sean John, will no longer be carried in Macy's, with an insider connected to the retail giant stating exclusively that the rapper's label won't be able so his label won't be available in the department store on the department store's website effective this month. Yeah, it's not a game. It's more than that. Because also, then we got he won't be the face of DeLeon Tequila anymore as well. They cut that short. That's dead and stinking. It's a lot. How the dominoes fall. It's a lot going on. Is this a hip hop Me Too moment? I don't know what this is. I know whoever's out there doing foul. Nah, it's whoever's doing foul shit. If you're doing foul shit, you gotta catch this heat. And that's real talk. It's everybody talking about it though. The pressure is on, and there was some footage and some photos taken of Diddy recently, right after this Cassie situation, and he was looking distressed, honey. He was looking real distressed. Situation is bad for business. Doc, you are correct. It is bad for business. And I try to tell people, a lot of people don't realize, like, a lot of people like talk about corporations, even with the whole Kanye situation. Everybody was talking about, oh, well, they shouldn't be shutting down, but it looks bad for the brand overall. If, you know what I mean? Like, you got somebody out there saying crazy stuff, doing horrible shit. It looks bad for the brand all around, because you want your brand to represent people globally. You feel me? Like, you want people of all walks of life to be able to move towards your brand. And if you got somebody who represents your brand out here looking crazy, then you gotta cut them short. And then on top of that, as far as the DeLeon and Ciroc, the company that's the actual company who provides those measures, for him to have some kind of say so within DeLeon and some kind of say so within Ciroc. It's not good to have, like, he still has a partner. Well, he was giving them flack, and he was suing them. So it's a win-win for them. He was suing them. It's a win-win for them. They got rid of his ass. Now they got a real reason. Oh, they said you did this. Now your ass gotta go. It was a win-win for them. And now Harv done got caught up, and now you got Jimmy Iovine in this situation. I will have those dockets as well. Yeah, we're gonna talk about all of them. But you can't have somebody out here fucking up your brand. I don't give a fuck who you are. You gotta go. You gotta fucking go. If I'm building a brand, it is not my care that you going through something personal. You're not going to be out here trying to destroy the brand, trying to ruin it. No, you got to go, and the brand will continue. I'm a firm believer in that. Trust me, this is why I don't have my original co-host anymore. No. There's no allowing you to come in and destroy the brand. And yes, Doc, is definitely all about diversity. As a business, as a business owner, as a CEO, as a president, Your job is to make sure that the brand of the company is up to par. And your job is to make sure that the company moves accordingly as a business, a successful business. And if somebody is a part of that company that could bring down the beautiful brand that you are building, then they gotta get the fuck out of here. Disperse. They gotta go. They gotta go. Yeah, they gotta go. And he was already giving them problems, so they was ready for his ass to get out of there. But the Macy's thing, I could see that too. As a business owner, I could see that too. Who is really wearing Sean John anymore? Now, people overseas maybe, but nobody in America anyway. Like, that's not even a thing. Nobody worries about it, unless it's the suits. I could see the suits possibly, because I heard he made some slick suits. But ain't nobody wearing like the athletic wear, none of that. Yeah, disperse, Doc. They got to disperse. Business for the sake of business is over. Is over it all. Yeah. Yeah, disperse. They got to go. They got to go. Disperse. You're not going to fuck up my business. I fuck with you if you support whatever I got going on. But what I'm not gonna do is just let you come here and fuck up my shit. Go build your own shit and then fuck that shit up. Don't come over here trying to fuck my shit up. So that's why they're there. But a lot of things is happening right now. So we gonna stay. Sean John does have business attire. That's what I'm saying. Maybe like the suits, but not the athletic attire. Nobody's buying that shit no more. Nobody. But maybe people still buy a good Sean John suit. I don't know. I haven't seen any anybody I know in the business world rock a Sean John suit, but whatever. You know, they're audacious. They're a little flashy. They got a look to them. So you would know a Sean John suit if you saw one. And I've not seen not a one person wear Sean John suit, nor any athletic wear either. But yeah. So yeah. So let me see. You did Diddy, Pierre, LA, and Jimmy Iovine. Don't forget him. Did him too. But I didn't do them how I did this just yet. Because it's more to get into. I have, like I said, I have the docket, the court dockets for all of these cases that I'm bringing up. And I have the Diddy, I have the LA, I have the Pierre. I'm working on the Jamie Foxx and the Jimmy Iovine as well. And if any other ones come up, then we on it. I think that's where we going with the Wet and Wild Wednesday these days, because we got to talk about this nasty ass, trifling ass bullshit they got going on out here in the world. Oh, I got to do this. Gotta do that. I gotta do it. We gotta talk about this nasty ass bullshit. And the Lioness is coming out. So yeah, I'm ready. Oddly, I'd probably wear a Steve Harvey suit. So it's like I don't know nobody that wears Sean John suits. I don't know anybody. And yeah, I would probably go with the Steve Harvey too. His suit's a little bit more dapper in my opinion. I don't know why, but I probably would. I'm like a little bit more dapper in my opinion. Yeah, big part. Like, don't. So we want to talk about these. Now, I didn't finish covering this Cassie because I'm trying to stay mindful of time and I got birds to prep. But I didn't finish this Cassie situation because it gets graphic. It gets real graphic. Like, they talk about what he says. And I'm quite sure other people have covered all of that kind of stuff. There's a lot of things we've seen over the years, but that's why I'm not going to do all of the doc. I just wanted to get into some of the basics of what this case was about when it comes to the Diddy situation. And the more stuff that comes out, I'm going to keep talking about it, but I'm not going to keep reading the whole docket. Now, our next read will be the LA read situation. Oh, that's so weird that I said it like that. But that'll be the next docket we will cover because I have that one too. Let me just put y'all down real quick. Hold on. Let me put y'all down real quick. I have that too. And And that's a very interesting read as well. Let me see. Y'all can see what I'm. Yeah, I have that too. Very, very interesting read as well. So we're gonna get into that next Wet and Wired Wednesday, and I'm gonna go through a lot of that because I'm saving that just specifically for Wet and Wired Wednesday. So that's probably not gonna be in any of the Media Monday coverage. That probably won't be on the Gab Beat because I'm going to dissect that motherfucker. You hear me? I am. But it's definitely time to get to the love notes. I'm gonna dissect that motherfucker. I'm gonna Ooh, scalpel. I'm on it. Let's get to the love notes. Love plus show notes equals love notes. I used to just call it love. Doc kept calling my stack of paper show notes. We argued for a little bit. We came to the compromise, and the compromise is that it's now called love notes. If you do not know, hold on, let me fix my screen real quick. We looking crazy out here. We looking real crazy out here. If you do not know, the love notes are specifically dedicated to the people that download this podcast, my listening audience. But I want to give a shout out to anybody who's watched this podcast from Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, boos. But these people right here, they go and they faithfully download this podcast. They show me all the love. And so it's all love. Nothing but love. It's all love, man. Thank you for all of the love. Shout out to my top 6, the United States, the United Kingdom, Indonesia, India, I'm sorry, I said Indonesia, France, Canada, and Belgium. I'm messing up because I want to get this off the screen because it always chops stuff off. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, Kenya, I love you babies, Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Japan, Ireland, Nepal. I love you all. I do. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, China, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, Czech Republic, Portugal, and Morocco. I love you too. I didn't say Portland today. I said Portugal. I was saying that for a minute. You know why? It was because, let me stop doing this. And maybe if I fix my screen a little bit, it was stuff going on in Portugal. You know? I'm going to tell you the stuff going on. All right, Ian, look a little better now. I got it together, though. I got it together. Doc said I love a compromise. That means communication is established. I mean, it's all about communication. If you can't communicate with a person, then you can't do anything else. Communication is key. And it really is in all walks of life. Parenting, dealing with family, relationships, jobs, business, just every day. Communication is key. Portland, remember that. I didn't say Portland this time, dude. I made it a point to say Portugal. I made it a point. I'll try, sometimes my head is in a million places, so, I get a little twisted in thought, but I'm human. And I'm human and I'm honest, so I'm honest in my humanity. But yeah. But to my top 6, I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all more than anything. So I'm sorry that I messed up. I fumbled a little bit, but I promise it'll get better. It'll get better. So yeah, that's that. It's a lot going on right now, y'all. I just don't know what is happening. Well, no, I know what's happening. I don't think the Me Too movement was just a Hollywood movement. I think it was all around because, all of these industries interact with each other. The music celebrities interact with mingle with the Hollywood celebrities. Like they're all a one for real. And then sometimes musicians transition into actors, and sometimes actors transition into musicians, and lately comedy too. But at the end of the day, like, they are all one. So I think the Me Too movement goes throughout all of the industry, the entertainment industry in itself. So that's that. Child. Top top flight. Cat flies high. She want to make pies. I don't want to make no pie. I'm not making no pie. I'm just doing, and I ain't doing no turkey either. Turkey be dry and it take too long to get rid of. I'm doing chicken. Turkeys can't fly high. No, nor can chicken. But yeah, I ain't doing no turkeys and I ain't making no pies. Usually my mom Dukes handles the pie game. Love it. And they're delicious. So why would I mess that up? I'm just saying. We worldwide, catch the vibe. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? I feel like I be, giving y'all some information. You feel me? I feel like I put on a little show. So with that being said, let me say the things that I'm supposed to say. Thank you, Doc. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Oh my gosh. If you would like to come on the show, if you would like to drop your freestyle for Two Thorough Thursday freestyle battle, you feel me? Like, if I don't know if they're not entertained, but I don't see why they wouldn't be. But anyway, if you would like to come on the show, you have suggestions, you're looking for advertisement, you're looking for entertainment, you're looking for sponsorship situations, if you just want to say hi, you have suggestions, whatever the case may be, hit us up at ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com, ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. We might go a little bit over tonight, Doc, so don't pay me no mind, because I said I'm going to play this video. I am. Yeah, I have permission to play the video, by the way. Join the conversation, drop a comment, call in, or text 443-850-4828, 443-850-4828, or you can ask me to drop the link. Only way I'm letting you in is if, by chance, you're on your best behavior. That's it. That's plain and simple. Doc, I'm gonna let you do that thing that you did last. That's on you. I'm not doing that no more. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, and every subscription. Gladly appreciate it. Much love, and I will shout you out as soon as I see it. Even if it's the next show, I will shout you out if I see it. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. I hate to put up the donation thing because it's like on the screen underneath my name. It's there, so I don't feel like I should have to put it up there. But by chance, if you can't see it right now, it's on the bottom of the screen. You can donate. Join our coffee community. Coffee.com, ambitiouslyent/ambitiouslyent. Make sure you do that. I think we settled on coffee and got past Patreon, but whatever. We'll see. I might still use Patreon for something else. Big shout out to my DJ. Go DJ, because that's my DJ. You ain't do nothing, baby. I'm just letting you know I'm not putting that on the screen. Go DJ, because that's my DJ. Root Casey. Big shout out to him. I gotta let him know that I did get the mix, because he don't play with me. He be like, did you get it? And he sent me a text while I was on the show to make sure that I got it. I got it. I got it. It was a hard ass fucking mix, and I can't wait for y'all to hear it. Which will be on Fire Friday. I will be back on Fire Friday. No Thorough Thursday this Thursday, because it is time that you're supposed to spend with your family, and that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, you do. You definitely keep me on time, babe. I appreciate you. You got stuff to cook. I do got stuff to cook. You gotta eat good tomorrow, and I'm a foodie. Make sure you hit the like button. Big shout out to my DJ, Rukazi A. And you didn't do anything, Doc. I'm just not putting that on the screen no more. I can't be serving inside loyalty to outside. I'm just not doing that anymore. Every now and again, I give a shout out, but I'm just not doing that. That's all. But other than that, you didn't do nothing just then. You just don't know. You didn't know. So I wouldn't even blame you for that. Like, no, I'm just not doing that. I'm just like, from now on that I'm not doing that no more. I'm not promoting what is not a part of my conglomerate. What is not really an associate to this organization is not going to be promoted. You feel me? And that's just that. So that's that. And I seen some shady petty shit that I ain't liking. Yeah, I'm not doing that no more. Anyway, so yeah, and I'm just as petty, so it works out. It works out that way. But yeah, so that's that. Now I said I'm play. I don't know. Do I want to play? I don't want to play the video. Maybe I'll save the video for Friday because then that's all like a whole musical day. I'll save the video for Friday, but I will tell you this. And then I will play the other promotion right afterwards. First things first is that you got to know that we got the boy Bomb Baltimore on his back. That boy Bomb coming through on December the 5th at 9:30. He is definitely coming through. We're going to sit down, have a conversation, catch up with him on what he has going on in the current, maybe talk about some things of the past. Who knows? We're just going to have a conversation, but we're going to kick it. And I'm honored that he put me on his promotional junket. So thanks. Thanks, Bomb. See you on the 5th. No, I'm going to be Petty Boots. Listen, I'm just not going to be Petty Boots. My petty don't look like Drake's. Mine look a little different. It can be quite maniacal. But I'm going to be Petty Boots. I'm going to be Petty Boots. Just let it go there. Nope. I am letting it go. I'm letting it go. And my Petty Boots say that this organization no longer represents that does not represent us. I think that was beautiful how I carried that. But check this out real quick. I'll be right back.
I need y'all to repeat after me. Whoever the loudest, I got y'all. Y'all ready? When I say that boy, y'all say bomb. That boy, bomb. That boy, bomb.
Yep, I'm back. December the 5th, we will sit down with him. He will be in the lab, sitting in the building, having a conversation with us, talking about what we need to talk about. And that's that. Got the confirmation. It's going down. So make sure you tune in on December the 5th for at 9:30. That's right, Doc. Put that up. See what I'm saying? Oh, you just trying to take me out of my petty boots mode. Huh? You trying to stop me from being petty boots? I'm also a savage. I'm petty and savage. Like, don't play with me. Anyway, so December the 5th, Bomb will be in the building. Yeah, that's what's going down. Okay, so I gotta say some things. See how he keep me on time. And he this is where we supposed to be at in here. All right. So anyway, first things first, mind your business, except for on Media Mondays. And sometimes on a tap in, and definitely now, right about now, in these next upcoming weeks on a wet and wire, I'm telling all the tea and I don't care. So yeah, come here and we could be nosy together. But outside in these streets, don't be out here being nosy. Don't do it. Just mind your business and come here and we'll be nosy together in a safe environment. And that's it. And then I can't be petty during the Halloween. What? Anyway, let me get to the babies and then I'll get to all of this banter afterwards. Love your babies, hug your babies, encourage your babies. You are the first line of encouragement, defense, and everything else, dumbass. So do your damn job. You know what I mean? Like if they want to work for NASCAR, then tell them to be best NASCAR driver, pit boss, or commentator they could be. If they want to work for NASA, then tell them to be the best astronaut, engineer, receptionist, janitor or secretary they can be. There's other jobs that we don't necessarily want them to have, but if that's what they choose, then tell them to be the best at those jobs as well. But the point is, encourage them babies to be great. Tell them babies that they are the GOAT. They are the greatest of all times. They need that encouragement, and who else is going to give it to them but you? Stay in your lane. Because my lane is not your lane, and you jump in my lane, you get her. And then I get petty, savage, all of that. That's her. That's what that first one, that's what represents pet. Yeah, definitely, for sure. You don't want her. You want her. She's nice, sweet, kind, and cuddly, and all of that good stuff. She is, or at least her. Hey, you big purr. Hey, you big purr. Hey, you big purr. Yes. Hey, you big purr. You want her. You want her, honey, because if I'm purring, Cat is a happy girl. She is. All right, let's get to these comments. Oh, and last but not least, and this is where Doc is in my head and all the comments he'd been leaving while I was saying all the stuff I had to say. And right after I said I'm gonna be Petty Boots. Don't worry about the small, minute battles. I gotta listen to my own advice. Worry about the war. Although, if you want war, you can get this work. I'm already ready. I'm locked and loaded. Let's go. But don't worry about the petty battles. Worry about the war. Mobb Deep tells you all the time, there's a war going on outside. No man is safe from it. They also said you can run, but you can't hide forever. But whatever. The point is, don't worry about the battle. Worry about the war. The war is the bigger picture. You gotta take my own damn advice. Damn. Gotta take my own advice. He said, yes, I will give you calm. Thank you. I need that sometimes. Somebody gotta do it. Petty ain't it during the holiday season. I'm just saying, I was sad about not being petty a little bit. If you want to be petty, should they if you want to be petty, you should be the best. Yes, you want to be petty, be the best. If my kid wants to be petty, I encourage that. Actually, you want to be petty, be the best of being petty you could be. Yes, I encourage that. Be petty. Sometimes you gotta be petty. Hey, you big purr, L. Hey, you big purr. Listening to self. Cute. Listen, sometimes I gotta listen to myself. I want to be petty, though. I want to be savage. But I gotta listen to myself. Gotta take my own damn advice. Can't worry about the little battles. Gotta worry about the war. I got bigger things going on in my life right now. So I'm going to take my own advice. So therefore, I can give you the advice and ask you to consider the advice because I'm taking my own damn advice. How about that? And that's that. But yeah. All right, y'all. So I gotta Doc, you got me tripping tonight. Yeah, what is going on? I gotta get up out of here, y'all. I got some chickens to marinate so I can rotisserie the mother suckers tomorrow. I am so pumped about this. I love cooking, but I also love new gadgets, so I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm real excited. So yeah, I gotta get up out of here. Doc said queen move. Oh, well, that's the whole thing. So sometimes it sucks to be the queen, though. But anyway, I gotta get up out of here. I love y'all. Be safe. Eat lots and lots of food. Worry about the calories and all of that shit later. I'm gonna pay for this shit tomorrow, but I'm gonna walk a good 8 miles to balance that shit out. So eat good tomorrow. Enjoy your family members. Spread the love. Don't listen to me what I first said. Don't be petty boots. Just worry about the war, okay? And with that being said, I gotta get out of here. I love y'all. Be safe. Good night. Bye.